and I can just soak it all in and remember it. So someone's on Periscope. Is that us?
Yeah.
Danny,
hi. Oh, we're live. Everyone say hello. Can you get the room? Say hi, everybody. We're live on Periscope. Can you jump on to Rapid Fire and tell people that we're live? And to follow Danny? Shanks. Okay, so this is a really good one. If you have a team, you need this book. If you don't have a team, you don't need this book yet. Spend your money on a different book, which I'll tell you that in a second. But this is called The Power of Layered Leadership. If you have one person on your team, you need this book. This was like $7 to $12 on Amazon. Super, super, super important. Go borrow it from somebody. Go read it online, download it on Kindle, whatever you gotta do, but get this book in your hands if you're thinking about doing this for the long run in any way, shape, or form. The Power of Layered Leadership by Bob Goshen. And then if you have not gotten to the habit of reading personal development books, or maybe haven't built a team yet, or maybe you're brand new or you don't even know if you want to join yet, this book is absolutely phenomenal. Our Ambassador Diamond, if you don't know what that is, our Ambassador Diamonds make the most out of the whole company. Our direct ambassador above us, I believe everybody in this room, I think, is Ron Hartman, and she swears by this book. I love this book. It's called Think Like a Billionaire, Become a Billionaire. And there's a lot of just really good info in here about speaking like what you want into your life. Like, you know how like you're late for work and you're like, please let me be on time, please let me be on time, please let me be on time. And then you get on time and you're like, yes, that was you. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But that's what it was like when I worked at Red Robin. I was always just like, please let me be on time. Because I'm late to everything. I don't know how I kept a job. It's just kind of like that. And you know, it's nothing creepy. Think Like a Billionaire, that might sound crazy to you, but reading this is changing my life in so many ways, not just my business, in speaking positivity into my marriage and my kids, and like, okay, like I'm tired, but I just need to get up and like do something, whatever. Super, super good foundational book. This is also upwards of like $12 or $14. If you just want a quick, cheap introductory book that's gonna take you like less than a week to finish, go get GoPro. It's called GoPro. And it's by Eric Worre, W-O-R-R-E, Eric with a C. GoPro, I mean, there's been millions of copies sold. What's that? How to Think Big. And that's by, do you know who that's who? How to Think Big. I'm sure it's the only book out there that's called that. That's a good one too. I'll let Stacy talk about some of her favorites in a second. And then GoPro is really good. How to Rock Your Network Marketing Business. That was $4 on Amazon. Anyway, the point is, the more personal development, like what you're doing right now, when you guys are here and you're learning, right? You're going to be learning some awesome tips tonight. The more you pour into yourself, the more you're able to be. The more you're better and able to pour into your business, into your I almost said your teenagers. I literally can't think, and that's how I think of my distributors sometimes. Like, they're like little teenagers. I'm just kidding. They're all older than me, so they're like, what? Anyways, but the more you know, the more you can help your team. And so also just with some encouragement with that, especially if you're new, don't ever let it discourage you if so many people are tagging you and blasting you on Facebook in a good way, like shouting you out and tagging you on calls, and you're getting all those notifications from the team pages. Just pretty much everyone have a team page that they're in. Super important. Does anyone not have a team page that they're in? Okay, good. Okay, good. That scared me for a second because like no one was nodding. Team page is going to be huge. My business took off when I started looking at the team page like my Bible. So every day I would get on the team page in the morning for 10 minutes, and in the evening around like 4 or 5 for 10 minutes. And sometimes if I was in a hurry, I wouldn't welcome people because I'm in a hurry. Like, you gotta manage your time. But if I did have a second, I would, welcome to the family on someone that's new, or if someone had a question, I'd try to answer or tag a leader. If you don't know how to answer it, or if you're noticing that their post has been up for 5 days and nobody's answered them, then tag a leader or flip and go Google it and help them. People will find the smallest little excuse to quit this business. Like, well, I wasn't getting shout outs, or my team didn't talk to me. There's this thing called YouTube, and it's gonna like completely change your life. I figured out how to braid hair on YouTube and how to cook and how to run my business. So you can do anything if you just put your mind to it. You can literally run a multi-million-dollar business with It Works for free. So we're gonna talk about that right now. Just gonna jump into it. Little bit of backstory though. I've been in the business, it'll be a year this month, at the end of this month. My goal was to go double diamond by my 1 year. I did that 4 months early. So now I'm trying to go triple this, no, I'm going triple this month. I'm going triple this month. I just hope I don't get a fever, but it's okay, we'll figure it out. So super exciting, so don't give up. I wanted to quit, I don't know why. I really don't know why I wanted to quit. Nothing bad happened. I just was like, I don't have time for this, and I don't want to post, and this is silly, and I'm tired of being tagged in things, and da-da-da. That typical, you don't know what to do when something's new, Kind of like, if any of you guys have been servers, has anyone been a server before? Oh my gosh, like half the room. Got it. Y'all feel me? Like when you get to a new restaurant and you're trying to learn the menu and you're trying to talk to customers and you're just like, oh my gosh, this is hard. It's just like a language. You gotta learn your language. You gotta get your groove. Give yourself enough grace to get in your own groove with this business, and I guarantee you when you find what pattern, what schedule, what groove is gonna work for you and your family and your life, you are going to take off. And you're gonna find so much happiness, not just in your business, but in your life in general. I am so much more productive. I still suck at cleaning my house, but I've been getting rid of stuff, and I've been putting my kids to bed on time. I've been making meals from scratch, because I have to. I have to be able to function with 4 kids and being at home all the time and running such a big business now, which I never ever thought it would get this big. So give yourself enough grace and enough time. Does everyone know what the steps to success is? Steps to success? Okay, if you are new, especially our guests, this is what it looks like. We print this off at the, you guys went over this, right? Okay, we print this off at the first of every month. This is your golden ticket. I get so many messages every single day of people being like, how do you do it? What's your secret? And I'm sitting there laughing. Most of the time I'm driving, I feel so bad because I can't even respond to them, then I forget. So if that's you, I'm so sorry. But just keep messaging me and eventually I'll be like, oh, there you are. But there is no secret. This is the secret, you guys, to triple diamond, to 12 grand a month, to $100,000 a month. I mean, I know I'm gonna be black diamond in the next 5 or 6 years. I know I'm gonna be black diamond because I'm gonna do this every single month and I'm gonna train my team to do it. And if people fall off, it doesn't matter. If people quit, it don't matter. You know why? Because you're gonna do this and you're gonna replace them. And then after a year, they're gonna wish they had not quit. I have so many girls. One of them's going diamond this month. I don't know if you're watching, Stephanie, but you're going diamond this month because I'm going triple and you have to. And she quit. She got her 4 loyal customers and then she quit. She didn't tell me that she quit, but she quit. She didn't do anything. She didn't run her auto ship, nothing. No posting. She would read my message and not respond. I'm totally blasting you. And 5 months later, I just kept hey girl, how's it going? Hey girl, how's it going? Hey girl, how's it going? Tagging her, nothing. And I felt terrible. I was like, I hope she doesn't hate me, but she hasn't told me she hates me, so I'm just gonna keep tagging her. And 5 months in, she messages me when I hit diamond and she goes, I need this. Thank you so much for not giving up on me. Thank you so much for not being mad at me that I didn't respond to your messages. I read them, then I forgot. Life happens. I do it to you guys all the time. I'll read your message and then I get busy and I forget. It's not because I hate you. I love you. I just get busy. People are doing that too. You gotta be a duck in this business. You gotta let everything just roll off your back and just go with the flow, because a business is a business and there's gonna be seasons. And right now, the coffee house, for example, it's kind of slow right now. But a few months ago, it was slammed, right? Hot weather, everyone's getting drinks and chilling. School's in session now, so it's slower. There's seasons to your business. You have to be okay with that. You have to look at this as a commitment. You couldn't be offered $100,000 a month for going to school, I don't think. $10,000 a month, yeah, but you'd be putting in so much time and effort and money and everything. So you have to allow yourself time. If it takes you 2 years to learn how to finally bust out and fill this out, I don't fill this out every month, but I try to, cool. Then look at 2 years as you found your groove. and now get ready for a crazy ride because it's going to explode. Give yourself time. There's no point of giving up. So with the steps of success, every single month we're going to print this off. You're going to set up your auto shipment for 80 BV. BV is just our point system. It's basically about 75 cents on the American dollar. So, for example, like box of wraps is $59. There's people there. Hi, how are you? I didn't see you come in. Like, whoa. A box of wraps is $59 for a loyal customer or distributor, but the BV attached to it, business volume, is only 54. Did you guys catch that? So it's a little bit less. Green chews, for example, is super low BV. Some things are equal BV, like Confianza and ThermoFit. So when you're in your back office and you're clicking on the orders tab, I seriously encourage you guys to do that. Like if you haven't done that, you shouldn't even be doing anything else. Like go into your order tab and just get familiar with the products for an hour or 20 minutes. Look at the BV. You don't have to memorize all of it, but at least memorize wraps, greens, like all of our main popular products, Confianza. The BV is what you're getting paid on, okay? So it's a little bit less than what the loyal customer's paying for. This is how It Works makes their money, and this is how we make money. The reason you set your auto ship up for the first of every month or whenever, but just make sure it runs every 30 days, for 80 BV is two things. We want you to be a product of the product. If you're using the product, you're falling in love with it, you're getting a passion for it, and passion's contagious. When you're excited about something, and you're talking about it, and you're showing your own results, or maybe you're not ready to share your results yet, but you're talking about, I'm almost ready, hang tight, I'm working on it, but I feel great, I feel a difference. People are watching. They may not be liking or commenting yet, but they're watching, and they're getting excited with you. They're trying to see if you're gonna stick with it. The people that quit 30 days in because they didn't earn their 120 free product or their Ruby bonus, I didn't get no Ruby bonus. You think that stopped me from wanting to go triple? No, I wanted triple. You can promote to rank and get that money at any time. The bonus is just a bonus. Yeah, they're great, but is $500 gonna kill you? No, would be awesome, yeah, but if you miss it, who cares? We have Rubies in this room who missed it, and they still hit Ruby. I'm super excited for them. And now they're just gonna keep duplicating that and go diamond. So anyway, so we want you to be a product of the product. We want you to be able to talk about it. We want you to be happy with it. We want you to have a passion for it. But better yet, we want you to be having wraps on hand, because I'll tell you what, the months that I made the least amount of money in this business were the months where I decided to be lazy and let my auto ship just knock me on that month. And people were like, hey, do you have any wraps? And I'm like, shoot, no. And then I'm like, Daddy, let me some wraps. And he's like, okay. Those were those months. Super, super bad. I still owe him wraps too. Sorry. I'll get you. Just wait. Okay, so bear with me here. My brain is like a squirrel today because it was the first day of school for two of my kids. Every month you're gonna rejoin the party. So every month we start over. So if some of you joined last month and now everything's at 0, that's why. Your volume will keep going up. Everything's gonna just keep rising as your loyal customers' cards run. So say someone joins this month and you're like, yeah, I got 50 BV under me or 54 or whatever. It doesn't matter. Next month it's gonna be at 0 until their date hits again with their auto shipment. Once their auto shipment date comes around, it's gonna charge their card again, they're gonna get product again, your volume's gonna go up again. So don't be scared, it's okay. We've got you. But you need your auto shipment set up, because if you don't have wraps on hand, you're not in business. And that's just the darn truth, because a lot of people, they wanna try wraps or they wanna try greens on the go or whatever. Do you have to buy the whole catalog? Absolutely not. We are not an inventory-based business, and that's why I love this company, because yes, I have like everything in the catalog except Esther with them, but that's just because I don't need that yet. I can't wait until I do need it, because I'm so sick of having kids. But they're cute, but oh my Jesus, they are something else. So the reason that I have that is, some people come to my house and they're like, holy crap, your kitchen counter is like full of supplements. There's like bottles of Fat Fighters, like Luke's just like rolling bottles of Fat Fighters. I'm like, oh, he's fine, he needs those. He swallowed one the other day. So they will not kill your kid, because he's fine. I think it helped him a little. No, I'm not joking though. He had like foamy Fat Fighters foaming out of his mouth. And he's like,
Thai with you?
Oh, he eats Thai. Oh yeah, all my kids eat Thai. Are you kidding? They're my kids. Yeah, they love it. Sorry if you guys haven't been here before. This is just how I train. I kind of like, But anyway, so every single month you want that set up for somewhere within your month for the ADBV. Got that? It's Bible, you gotta do it. Do you not get to be a distributor anymore if you have to turn it off because you were lazy and you didn't sell your 4 wraps and make $100 from your 4 wraps to cover your next auto shipment? No, you can still be a distributor, you're not gonna die, but if you don't have high enough volume, you're not gonna get a commission check. Example, the month that I hit double diamond, my check was above an average double diamond for different reasons, but it was the biggest check that I had ever gotten until this last check, but anyway. So it was huge for me. I was so excited to get that double diamond check, and I was just so excited. And I got down to the last day of the month, and hardly anyone was. Everyone had already promoted a couple days early because I hit double diamond early. So no one else was promoting that month, and my team was working, but it wasn't something where I had to. You guys, if you're new, you'll get this later. Month's end is crazy. So if you haven't experienced a crazy month's end yet, just wait. You're gonna need confianza, Thai food, and wine. Just trust me on all of those things. And you're not gonna shower, and you're probably gonna be screaming at your kids, but it's okay. Oh, pulling your hair out. But anyways, so it was month's end, and I had already promoted, my team had promoted, so I wasn't in the zone. I was just like, yes, this is the best month's end ever. I'm not like worried. And I got lazy, and I wasn't checking my volume, I wasn't checking my team, I wasn't checking my e-suite, I wasn't checking anything, and I'm thinking I'm good. And my upline, Brianna, calls me and she goes, Joy, you're not commission qualified, you're not a double diamond. I go, what are you talking about? I just hit double diamond. And she goes, but it dropped below. And I'm like, what do you mean? I already hit it. Like, do you not understand? I already said Joy double diamond. And she goes, no, someone returned over $200 worth of stuff and it dropped you below your volume to be commission qualified. So I did not have my auto shipment on. You need one of two things to be commission qualified. Either your ADBV auto ship set up, or your volume has to be at 150 in personal sales. Doesn't matter what your team's doing. Your team could be at 75,000, but if you are not commission qualified, guess who's not getting paid that month on the 75,000? You. So thank the Lord for Brianna for calling me, because if she didn't, I would have not logged on and missed out on over $6,000 for my family that I had worked so hard to get. This is a true story, you guys. Like, I have goosebumps right now because it still scares me. I'm like, ah! Now I'm constantly checking. I run my auto ship now on the 1st of every month, and then I'm like, does it say I'm commission qualified? Does it say? I'm like, okay, I'm good. Don't risk it. But when you're new, hi Monica. Hi. I love you. Welcome. See, it's okay to be late. Just come. Come. All you people watching that didn't come because you were gonna be late, I'm sorry. Anyways, you should have come because Monica's here and Monica's late. It's okay. She does my hair, I can be a bitch to her. Anyways, so what was I trying to tell you? Oh yeah, 150 in personal sales. So PBV is personal business volume. If you don't have 150 in personal business volume, you're not commission qualified. So just know, if you need to turn your auto ship off the first couple of months, don't let that determine whether you stick this business out, okay? There is a way around it. I personally sold the 4 wraps that came in my kit for $25 each. I got $100, and I didn't touch it because I was already surviving without this business anyway, right? So I just decided to just survive a couple weeks longer and not touch that $100 from that full treatment of wraps that I sold for my kit. True freaking story, and I still do this to this day, except for the 2 months that I didn't run my auto shipment. That was bad. And then that way when your auto shipment comes up, you're good because you ran your business. So you can literally run your business for free. I still do not put money into my business to this day. The only thing that comes out of my pocket is if I feel like doing raffle gifts or renting a room so people can train. That is the only thing that comes out of my pocket. Okay, so just know you can have 150 in personal sales. If you're new or if you just know that this month is just tight, whatever, then start hustling now and sell some wraps or get some loyal customers and get your volume up above 150. Okay, so I think I made that point. Every month, you want to get 4 loyal customers. If you're new, in your first 30 days, when you get your first 4 loyal customers, that's a customer getting the wholesale pricing for 1 item a month for 3 months, and then they're gonna waive the membership fee for the wholesale customer, and then they have it for life. But when you get 4 of those loyal customers, you're gonna get $120 in free product. That was what motivated me. There was no Ruby bonus when I joined. That's why I started working this. I joined right before my son was born and didn't work my business for 2 weeks and got home from the hospital and was like, oh, my kid's still sitting there. And then I texted my upline and I was like, so I just got back, like, what should I be doing? Like, hadn't watched one video, hadn't seen anything except for my big welcome post, and then I didn't even jump on the team page. And she's like, well, today's a Monday, there's a Show Me the Money call tonight, you should jump on it. And I'm like, all right, I just got home from the hospital from birthing my 4th baby, but okay. And my in-laws still had my kids except for my new baby, obviously. And so I was like, well, I have nothing going on, I'm gonna jump on it. And I jumped on it and they told about this incentive on the call. And she had sent it to me in a message, but I had just totally spaced out because I was having a baby, right? So I heard that on the call about getting 4 loyals and getting 120 in free product, and I got so pumped up after that team call. Just had a baby. Like, all of you guys can do this. I had just had a baby. And I just picked up my phone and I called my dad, I called my brother, I called my best friend. My brother just bought greens at retail and I didn't realize that didn't count, so then I cried because I just had a baby and it was really emotional. But I got 2 loyal customers, and then after that, about a week later, I was at Target, and during this time I had bought the It Works hat and the little pin, and I had that on, and 2 people, they ended up joining another team, but it's totally okay because I love their upline, and I don't care if you join other teams, it's fine. But they were my first 2 blitzes ever, and they became my other 2 loyal customers at Target, and I was so scared. I was like, you need this, take the blitz card, and they're like, oh, like, your baby's so cute, and then I just started totally faking everything I was saying. I wasn't lying, but I was like, yeah, I love this company, I'm gonna quit my job, it's awesome, you should buy everything, and they were just like, okay, and then they signed up to be loyal customers. But the reason they signed is because I added them on Facebook and I followed up with them. So it's not hard, you guys, to get 4 loyal customers. Get it done. Monica just got her 4 loyal customers. $120 shopping spree and 2 boxes of wraps. Guess what those wraps are now? You can sell them for money to cover your auto shipment to run your business for free. I highly suggest it. It's a good idea. After that, you want to go Ruby. What's that? Yeah.
Product credit expired, afterwards expired.
Yeah, they do expire after 60 days. So if you got your 120 in free product or your rep awards, it's 60 days and they do expire. So make sure you use them. I see some people saving it for a rainy day in my downline. I'm like, what are you doing? Yeah. So anyways, after that, you're gonna want to go Ruby. If you're in your first 60 days, you're gonna get a $500 Ruby bonus. Ruby is 3 people that join your business as distributors. They each hit 400 in volume, and one of them has to have 2 distributors, and those 2 people have to be at 400 in volume. There are so many YouTube videos out there. If you're taking notes, go look up Ashley Hughes, What It Takes to Go Ruby. If you haven't gone Ruby yet, regardless if you're eligible for a bonus, go watch that video if you're not Ruby yet. She talks about building. She has one about building to Ruby, and then she has one what you need to go Ruby. So like your tools and some tips, and then actual structure. Super good videos. That's what got me into my Ruby. My Ruby crumbled 4 times after I went Ruby, but that didn't stop me. I kept rebuilding my team and shaping myself, and I realize now that I was not in a place emotionally or spiritually or business-mindedly or anything to be the leader that I am now. I really truly believe that every single bump in the road and my Ruby falling apart and people quitting on my team and loyal customers canceling and returning product, and I've had it all, y'all, like everything. And it was all molding me into a very strong person. And now I know why, because the same stuff still happens every month. Your leaders are not just like, oh, I'm a presidential, or oh, I'm making $100,000 a month, I'm a black diamond. No, you guys, they are behind the scenes crying, they're behind the scenes sweating, they're behind the scenes typing, they're behind the scenes their phone is dying, they're yelling at their kids to go to bed, whatever, but they're doing what they gotta do and they're finding their groove too. You have to make your social media attractive, and that's what Stacey's gonna talk about next, but for potentials and to lead your team, but I am very real with my distributors. Like I take pictures of my dishes piled up and I'm like, it's month's end, you guys. Like, it's okay, leave that, they'll still be there tomorrow, but your potentials will not. So the point is, you're going to come across some humps in the road, and that's okay. You have to find a way around it. My favorite quote in the world is from Pinocchio, and it's where there's a will, there is a way, and it's so true. Every single time something really difficult comes in my path, whether it's with my kids or school stuff going on or my cleaning that I don't do or whatever, I just look at it and I'm like, where there's a will, there's a way, and I'm gonna get through this, right? I used to be dirt poor, like so poor that I like never could even go get a cup of coffee. Like if my girlfriends were like, let's go get coffee and have a play date, I was like, cool, I have no gas to come to you, and I don't even have 4 quarters to go get like a soda. So there's that. And next month I'll be making over $10,000 a month. And I've done this in a year. I'm off of my EBT card now, finally. I just started my girls in private school. And they had a misquote on the tuition until today. Now it's over $700. I just got a new car. I'm going to Florida next month. I'm going to the Caribbean in December. I'm going to Florida again in January, and I'm going to Disneyland in March. I've never traveled before. Like, this is life-changing. This business will change your life. So my biggest thing to you today is every single time you're getting overwhelmed with tags and shout outs and notifications and and you feel like you can't even keep up at that point, print this off and look at it and challenge yourself to go get 4 loyal customers and 3 distributors. And then challenge yourself when you get those distributors to do the same. One thing I've started with my team this month is doing shout outs for steps to success. We do shout outs for Fast Start Qualified, we do shout outs for getting your 4 and getting your 120 free product, but then think about it, there's no more shout out until they like go Ruby or Executive, really. I mean, sometimes there are, but I love it because I'm like, our whole company is founded around this simple little sheet of paper. If you do these steps every month, your business is gonna explode. There's been 2 months only that I didn't fill this out completely, and it was only with loyal customers. I still got my distributors, but this month is the opposite. I haven't filled out my distributors yet, but I've filled out 4 of these now with loyal customers. So the point is that you're trying. The point is that you're planting the seeds. And now I'm going to read you an idea that if this was a perfect world, this is what your business would look like. If you were actually putting the time and effort into getting 1 loyal customer and 1 distributor a week, that's how I break it up. I like to break everything up into small little goals. Did my phone make its way back up here?
Right there.
Okay. So I like to get, every month we try to get 3 distributors and 4 loyal customers, but I like to make it even. This is a tip from Ashley Hughes. If you don't follow Ashley Hughes, I know I keep saying that Ashley Hughes. She is like one of the main reasons why I am where I am today and still to this day. My biggest tip to you is just go sit there on her YouTube channel for like a week and soak in anything you can, and when you start to get out of your groove, go do it again. Because I cannot tell you like enough that those videos, I didn't just watch one time like, oh, I've already watched that video. That makes me so mad when people are like, I already watched that video. I'm like, watch it again. Because I guarantee you, it's gonna blow your mind the second time you watch it. It's like a good movie. It's like Good Will Hunting, okay? The first time I saw Good Will Hunting, I just was looking at Matt Damon like, he's so cute. I know, I saw that. He's just so cute. Anyways, but I didn't even hear the plot of the movie. And every time Robin Williams talked, I was like, go away. But the second time I watched it, I was like, holy cow, like this is an amazing movie. Like I kept getting goosebumps and stuff, and not because of Matt Damon, because of the movie. Like the movie was good. So your training videos are like that. The second, third, fourth, 10th time that you're gonna watch them, it's just getting really ingrained in you, and then before you know it, you're gonna be living and breathing it works. And then everyone else around you that like walks next to you is like, whoa, like they're just kind of sucked in. Especially because after maybe like 6 months, if you're still doing this, which you definitely should be, and if you're not, I'm gonna kick you. It's gonna change everything for you if you're consistent. People are gonna go, these are the messages you're gonna get. Okay, I've had enough of your posts, and I'm always like, and my heart pounds, like those first few sentences that they all say the same thing. But then it goes into good stuff. It's like, what do I gotta do? Danielle was one of those. She's like, okay, you've been blowing up my feed long enough. Like, what's this about? Like, just talk to me. Like, what's going on? And now she's going Ruby this month. And like, she was one of those that like would not sign as a loyal customer. Like, I poured hours into her, and she just like wouldn't sign as a loyal customer. phone call after phone call, meetup after meetup, sample after sample, and just didn't do it. But guess what? Those seeds, did I tell myself, Danielle didn't make it onto my steps to success this month as a loyal. I suck. I'm just not having any luck. And then when my upline checks in with me, oh, I'm messaging people, but just nobody's responding, so it's just not gonna work out. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not gonna be a distributor anymore. That's what people say, and it makes me so sad. I know it sounds like I'm being a total rude person right now, and I don't think that people talk like that, but anyways, well, they kind of do, but it just is so sad to me, because I'm like, do you realize the seeds that you're planting, and they're just not ready? It doesn't mean no, it means no, not now. And like that gave me chills when she wrote me, wave your hand, you're here, you're a real person, and she's pregnant, she's so cute. She quit her job off of this business. Just a few months in, she's just like me. I was able to quit after 3 months. I didn't have a lot, but I had a little bit between Rap Cash, Fast Start bonuses, and Ruby, and I saw the potential. And I knew that by quitting, it would put a fire under my butt to make me work harder, and boy, it did. She did the same thing. I had no idea she would ever join my business. I didn't even have her on here as a potential for a distributor. You have to be consistent with your seed planning. You have to be consistent with your posting, your messages, your believing, all of those things. And you have to write down your why and really, really, really just keep it in front of you, because every single time that you want to quit or you don't want to keep going or things get hard, I know some of you are in the room like, well, I don't want to quit. Why should I keep bringing that up? Because I guarantee you there's going to be that thought pop into your head at some point in time. Why am I doing this? This is dumb. I could be doing so much more. All these people are having all this success. No, they're not. Trust me. You have no idea like how hard it is sometimes. And not like the business, but like my mind. Like my mind's making it hard. This is not a hard business. This is the most simplest gold mine I've ever seen in my life. And my parents, who were like super like, no, don't do anything unless it's like church, work, and then you die. Like church, work, and then you die. Like that's just my parents. Cindy's laughing. That's just my parents. Like my mom told me last night, she came over and had a sleepover, and we did facials and a glass of wine, because I love my mom. And she was like, isn't it just crazy that like 6 months ago you would call me crying every month and borrow like all of our money, because they don't have money, they didn't really have money either. And she'd be like, we give you like every penny we had to float you till you got paid. Like, does anyone feel me at all? Am I the only one? I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one. But okay, good. At least there's some real people here. So she was like, wasn't that just crazy? And now every month I'm like, here, Mama, like here's some money just for always helping me. And she's always like, seriously? I gave her $1,250 today, just because like I owed her for everything: college, food, diapers, clothes for my kids when I couldn't afford them, my car payment. I can't tell you how many car payments my mom has made for me, gas, everything, Thai food. She's even nice enough to get me Thai food, like when I have no money. So anyway, this will change everything. You guys stay consistent. So here's a perfect world example. If you go get 4 loyal customers and your 3 distributors, every single month, in your first 30 days, you're gonna have 4 loyal customers and 3 distributors. Yay! You're gonna get the $120 shopping spree, and you could possibly even get the Ruby bonus. But let's fast forward to the second month. These are real numbers for me, you guys, up into the 5th month. Okay, and then after that, like I slowed down a little bit and I'm getting better. But in the second month, if you get your 4 loyals and your 3 distributors, but then you teach those 3 distributors that you got the month before to now go do this too, and you're talking to them every day, how's your success coming along? You're so close. Oh my gosh, you got 1, amazing. Oh my gosh, you got 2. Shout out, Mandy's Fast Start qualified. Whatever. And then they get their 4. Oh yeah, Mandy's got her 120 free product. Awesome. And then Mandy gets 3 distributors, and you're like, boom, steps to success is done for the month. Pull out another one. We've got 10 more seconds of 1 second. Pull it out anyway. I always tell everyone to just push. Get as far as you can. The point is that you're planting seeds. Even if this doesn't get done, you're planting them, because then you're gonna find those people that come into your business, like Danielle, 7 months later, and she just joins and is like a total rock star. So 60 days in your second month, if those 3 distributors all fill this out, yes, that's a perfect world, but if they do, you're gonna have 16 loyal customers and 12 distributors in your second month. This Steps to Success is designed to make you go double diamond in 3 months. I bet you didn't know that. Your third month in, you will have, so now all your distributors are doing this every month. Pretty simple, but it takes you communicating with them. It drives me nuts when people get a distributor and then they don't communicate with them. I'm like, what are you doing? You're killing your business and you're killing their business, because the biggest thing about a distributor that comes into your business is being their friend. The first 90 days of your distributor's life is crucial. Some of them take longer, and that's okay. But the first 90 days is absolutely crucial. You need to be their best friend, not because you're a fake person, but because you need to let go of that fear and take that hat off and just go crumple up that fear piece of paper, stamped on your forehead, and throw it in the garbage and tell yourself, I don't even know this person very well, but I'm going to be their best friend. And just do this, because guess what? They're not just a distributor. They're not your distributor. They're your business partner, and you need to link arms with them and get a game plan and a vision and pump them up and be real with them. I am so real with my team. When I'm having a bad day, I'll post on my team page or my leadership page, guys, I need you to go to the page. I can't be on the page right now. This and this and this. That. My 2-year-old is psychotic. I need you to go help with the team page. And they're on it. We're on it. I love our team. We're totally, we help each other out. You gotta do these things, and this is how these numbers are going to compound. So 60 days, 16 loyal customers, 12 distributors. In your third month, you're gonna have 96 loyal customers and 36 distributors. Your fourth month, you're gonna have 108 distributors and 628 loyal customers. Okay? Let's take a time out for a second. If everybody was doing this, we'd all be ambassador, right? So again, this is a perfect world. But the point is that you're striving to get this done. The point is that you're striving to encourage your team to get it done. On your eSuite, if you have a team, or just so that you know for future reference, you can go in your eSuite and click on reports, and then click on Steps to Success, and it'll tell you where people are at. It's so simple. I just run that report now every day, and I'm like, good job, blah, blah, blah. Not necessarily a shout out, but just messaging them. And then they're like, wow, thank you for taking the time. So with that time out, it only takes 24 distributors to go diamond. 24 distributors to be making $2,000 a month. And if they bring the bonuses back, which I'm fairly sure that they'll do something, for me, it was a $20,000 bonus when I hit diamond. That was life-changing for my family. When I hit double diamond, yeah, that $6,000 a month check is great, but I got a $15,000 bonus. I got a new car. My car was unsafe. I paid off debt. I paid my family back for money that I had borrowed. I literally never thought I was going to be able to pay them back. I was they're old anyway. I was so bad in my mind. I was just I would think those things before. I'm not the same person that I was. So, if everyone's doing this, you'd be at 108 distributors. How do you know what rank that is? That's that's a lot. Okay. 5 months in, this is mind-blowing right here. If all these people are doing this, 5 months in, you're gonna have 1,924 loyal customers, 324 distributors. 6 months in, this is why I'm telling you, give your business time to grow. Give your business the time to for you to get your groove, to get this done. 6 months in, you'd have 5,812 loyal customers, 972 distributors. What? Right? Okay, again, perfect world. That's all these people doing this, right? And so not all of that's gonna happen, right? But you're gonna be pretty close to it. Right now I have about almost 300 distributors, but we are almost at 1,000 loyal customers that are actively ordering every month. It's insane. And I have above triple diamond volume. I'm not even a triple yet, but it's because I'm always how's your Steps to Success coming along? What's this looking like for you this month? Fill this out. I'll make posts about it all the time, how you guys doing? I just got one. Not to be I just got one, but to be hey, I'm doing this too, Yeah, isn't that crazy, guys? Those numbers, right? 6 months in, 5,812 loyal customers, 972 distributors. The average loyal customer stays on board 7 to 8 months. If you were doing things like Stacy was talking about, when they order from you, send them a quick thank you card. On their second month in, send them one more and be hey, just let you know, I hope you're liking your ThermoFit and your Fat Fighters and your greens, whatever it is that they're ordering. You can view your loyal customers' orders, just like you can view what's going on with your distributors, and they think you're magical, and they're how do you know that? But you're I'm writing my report. You can view your loyal customers' orders under reports as well. I can look up, if Cindy was my loyal customer, I could look her up and be like, how are you liking your wraps? In my little thank you card, I can say, your third month is, and then give them a date, be specific. Your third month is on this date, your third auto ship is on this date, and you're gonna have free shipping, just so you know, after that third month. Let them know these things, and the average loyal customer will stay on with you 7 to 8 months, because at their 6th month, they get a $50 shopping spree. I don't know if you know that. So super important to communicate. If you're thinking, man, I just don't have time to talk to all those people, what if I actually did have 5,000 loyal customers? They're not all your loyal customers, you guys. It's your team too, right? Okay, hope you got that. So hopefully your team's doing this too, but you're gonna train it. You're gonna be a good upline, and you're gonna listen to these tips. And some people will fall off, and that's okay. But the good ones are gonna stay, and they're gonna take you to ambassador. I guarantee you that. Did that help you a little with understanding the steps to success? Yeah? And then how to run your business for free. If you're not running your business for free, get in a business mindset right now. Leave here going, I am a business owner, I'm taking over my life, I'm taking over my business, I'm taking over my finances, I'm taking over my vision, I'm taking over my dream board. This is happening, and I am capable, and this is happening. And then you're gonna start writing out a list of 100 people. If you don't know 100 people, bull crap. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. This gal told me last night, she goes, I just don't know 4 people that would order this. I'm like, why did you sign up as a distributor? You don't know 4 people? Oh my God. Come here, I'll give you 4 people. Go on your phone, click on contacts. You will find people on your phone. Now, am I saying all those people are gonna join you? Maybe not. I totally get that. I get that it takes time and it gets talking to them, but nobody can tell me they don't know 4 people who want to tone tighten over in 45 minutes, or feel really good on the green drink, or have confianza so you're not crazy. So start leaving here tonight being like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get this many by this date. What I do on my steps to success is by the 4 loyal customers, I print this off. And I have some, you guys. I have some. If you guys don't have a printer, come see me at the end and I'll give you one. I have these, and I have charts too, if anyone needs a chart if you don't have a printer. I have actually everything in that little golden box, so just come see me. But next to my loyal customers, I write the date. So if I'm in September, I'm gonna write September 4th, I think that was a Friday, I need to have 1 loyal customer, and September 4th, I need to have a distributor. And if I don't have my loyal customer and my distributor by then, I cancel all my weekend plans. Not that I really have a life anyway outside of this, but I cancel everything that's going on, or I schedule a really quick wrap party online, or I just sit down and call people, or I message people, whatever you gotta do. I'll sit down and I'll add 1,000 people on Facebook, new contacts. I'll just sit add. If you're gonna be adding people on Facebook, make sure that if it's your Facebook platform that you have mutual friends in common with them, not rat people, but just mutual friends in common, because it will block you and it'll put you in Facebook jail if you're just adding strangers. I don't know if you knew that or not, but protect your business. Just know to add people with mutual friends. I just go for a motivated pastor that's on my friends list, and I'll just click on his friends list because I figure most of his friends are gonna be motivated, excited people. And I just look for all the smiley ones. And if it's more than 2 mutual friends, I'm add. True story. I did 1,000 this last weekend because I had been slacking the last couple weeks. And I got 5 loyal customers, and not one of them lives in this state. So that's a little tip that I have for you too. But I write the date on it because every single week, my goal is to just break this up into small goals, right? 1 loyal customer, 1 distributor a week. And then on my team page, or if you don't own your own team page, I highly recommend not doing your own team page until you're diamond and minimal, because it takes a lot of work. Oh my gosh. I make all my Rubies admins and I have them help me now. I'm like, you're all gonna be my slaves. Because it got too hard. My team page is huge now. But on my team page, I'll be like, you guys, it's Wednesday, it's midweek, how are you guys doing? You guys got your little customer and your distributor? You don't? Call some people. Anyway, so those are some little tips for you too. And today, I sent out about 50 messages to potential people for distributors. Some of them haven't even talked to me before, and they read the message and they didn't respond. 2 of them blocked me. One of them sent me a hate message. I really don't care. I don't know them. And they weren't in my life anyway. And one of them that blocked me did know me, but I'm sitting there okay, well, first of all, he's a guy, so I'm whatever. Guys are always negative, but except Danny. But he was like freaking out, and then he blocked me. What a pansy. Like, he freaks out at me, and then he blocks me. And he doesn't even give me a second to like write back, just block. I'm like, hold on a second. So I have this other profile from like MySpace years, right? So like I jumped on that one, and I looked him up, and I was like, here's the deal. And I just like, is Michelle in here? Michelle, there she is, I know. Do you want to just loudly tell people what happened to you?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Don't be scared, like add people.
Hi, Michelle. So I had looked at one of Joy's little posts about, being adventurous, adding people. I went to somebody who was very religious, I'm like, oh, she must have some good friends. So added one of the ladies. She was local. She was also part of the group that I was a part of. And I'm like, well, she goes, hey, Michelle, how great are you? It's like, oh, hey, you're a friend of Kelsey's. I know we're in the same group together. She's like, I don't want to hear about your rap business. I was like, okay, well, I didn't mention that, but she's like, you rap people are annoyed as sin. That's what she told me. I go, oh, okay, well, I go, I'm really sorry you feel that way, have a good day. And she kept going. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna block her. So I blocked her, and I was really upset about it, took everything personally, and I messaged actually Joy and my other upline Kyla, and I said, I don't know what to do. Like, here's the screenshot of the conversation. And Joy's like, it's gonna happen. Keep pushing forward. Well, sweet Joy actually messaged her.
I'm not sweet Joy.
Well, okay, sweet
I'm
to
a mom of
sweet
four,
to me,
y'all.
sweet to me. And she kind of told her what's up. Came to find out she was actually a unique distributor, and Joy had Facebook stuff.
Hold on. I Facebook stalked this lady. Like, okay, now 2 seconds. 2 seconds here. I did this to kind of protect her, right? I didn't tell her to go do this. If you are not like, I would honestly say like Emerald and above, like don't waste your time on haters. Don't even message them. Block, bye-bye Felicia, and move on. Because like, they don't write your paycheck. Does your best friend write your paycheck? Am I saying to not be best friends with your best friend anymore because of business? Absolutely not. But like, if they're not gonna order from you, like who cares? That's the thing. My two best friends ever, who hopefully are not watching this, have still never done anything, not even like taken a sample from me. And they're still my best friends. But I went on this, like I was in mama bear mode, and she is on fire, and she's going Ruby soon. And this is what she said to me. She goes, I don't want to cold message people anymore. I don't even want to add people on Facebook anymore. And I was like, oh heck no. And like I went on my other profile and I looked up this chick, and I sent her this message, like this song. I was so nice, like I was like very strong. Like I came across very strong. But I was like, here's the deal. Michelle is a mother, she's a wife, she's an independent distributor, she's a proud independent distributor, she has a passion for these products, she loves these products, she's providing for her family. Like, if I lost everything and my kid was crying and needed formula, you're damn straight I would go on the street and hold up a sign. No shame. My kids need to eat. I think I can go rap, like, all sizes of people, like, to earn $10,000 a month. Yes, I will. Anyway, so, yeah, the point is, I kind of just put her in her place, and I wasn't mean, I didn't, like, say any bad words or anything, and she was the one, like, saying all this, like, bad words. So I was like, I don't know what happened to you today to have such a horrible day, but, like, I'm gonna pray for you, and I really, really hope that your life gets better. This is what we have to offer to you, so much more than raps. Like, friends and team and people who are gonna lift you up, and peace, and like, people who are gonna pray for you. It's like rap church. Like, I love it. It's like, it's kind of church. Anyway, oh, it's Stacey, I just got your Thai food picture. Oh, it looks so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna hide that. If you guys don't follow me on Facebook, I'm obsessed with Thai food, which is why I rap like every 3 days. But anyways, so, I did that kind of, because I'm in a position where I'm very confident now, and I'm just like, here's the deal. I know what we have to offer. We have so much to offer, and like, I'm not gonna let your words bring this girl's passion down, because you're in a very low place if you feel like your words need to just rip someone apart just because they added you on Facebook. So you need to get to a place in your life, regardless if it works, you guys, where when someone says something to you, those words are hitting you and falling off and falling apart on the floor. Like, that's how you need to say it. I've had people tell me that I'm fat, that my teeth are crooked because they are, like all this stuff, and I'm just like, I know, but I'm beautiful, and I know I'm beautiful, and you can go run away now. And that's how you need to get with this business. Because I'll tell you what, if someone was talking to your kid, would you let them talk to your kid that way? You need to guard this. This is precious. You need to own it. Does that mean you need to be mean? Absolutely not. There's ways to put people in their place in a confidence manner, and that's all that I did. I was like, I am very confident in what we have, and this is what I have to offer, and she read it, and she didn't respond, and then I blocked her, because I don't have time. But anyway, cold messaging people, do it. I want to do a raffle really quick before Stacy comes up, and we're going to get into Instagram. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, absolutely.
Today, I'm on a Spanish also site at Facebook, and Cheryl Couture's on there, and I don't know if you guys know this, but her name's Edie Hernandez, and she made a big post today to advise everybody that we are not allowed to use the words triple threat. That is against compliance, and I checked because I was like, what? I said, Bree, what do you know about this? I copied her post and sent it to Bree, and Bree said, that's the truth. We're not allowed to use triple threat because it's something that the company does not sell. It's not a bundle deal or whatever you want to call it. So if you guys want to check, you can go right ahead, but Bree's already told me that that's the truth, so that works for me.
Cool.
And I figured it would have been on the skinny page or the green page, and I don't understand.
Here's my 2 cents on that. So at Green Carpet, though, and at Limelight, they said the word triple threat on stage, like Mike Patello said it. So if you ever have a doubt, ever, I love our corporate team. Oh my gosh, they are so awesome. Like, you know, because everyone's going to say, like, this, and definitely, like, you know, that makes me nervous, too. So now I'm like, like, I don't know if we can do that, right? That scares me. Yeah. So we have this thing called compliance, and compliance is like our rules, right? We don't have time to get into compliance. Compliance is very articulate. The best thing you can do for your business and for your mindset, if you're like me and you want to know the facts, is go on your document tab and search compliance and just read. It won't take you very long. It might, but anyway. On the support tab of your eSuite, you can create a new ticket, and those are basically like secure emails with the support team. So if you don't feel like getting on the phone and calling them, it might take them a day or 2 to get back to you, but I highly encourage you, if you ever have a doubt or a question that like nobody can answer, or they say they're not sure, or if one leader is saying like, yeah, don't do that, and the other leader is like, oh, I'm not so sure about that, just go find out yourself. If you're a business owner, go click on support, send them a quick email. You know, yeah, that kind of makes me nervous now, because like everyone talks about triple threat, and I would think like some people would get in trouble if they did that. Yeah.
And she goes, that's true.
Yeah. I do know this. With triple threat, does anyone not know what triple threat is? I don't want to like talk about something if no one knows about it. Everyone knows what it is? Got it. Okay, so Jordan, what's triple threat? I love you. Good job. So triple threat is basically like, it's a really great way to lose weight, detox, and balance, and tone, tighten, and firm. Greens, fat fighters, and thermal fit. And then I always try to pair it with wraps. I always try to get people to do wraps too, so they're losing and tightening, and then they're really seeing their results. We're not allowed to say triple threat is a package, because it's not. Those things are still sold individually to loyal customers at the loyal customer price, or to retail customers at retail price. So yeah, it's definitely against compliance to say that it's like a package deal or like a combo that we guarantee or anything. But can you suggest it to somebody? Like, I really suggest detoxing before you lose, and then after you lose, you really should tighten and tone. Like, that's a really good suggestion. It's gotten to be this kind of viral thing when it works, where we call it triple threat. I'm also, thank you so much, Gina, because I'm going to go jump on support ticket and ask them, can I say this? Right. Okay, so I will post what I hear, and then if you want to go find out too. Let's do a raffle really quick. Actually, you know what? Let's pull out, just to kind of validate the point that I was trying to make, your little fortunes, okay?